Now, Storm Tracker 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Taking a look at your forecast for today, highs in the mid to upper 90s in our west side valleys, up to around 88 degrees in Klamath Falls and Lakeview. Good chance for thunderstorms later today into this evening. A few isolated storms possible in Northern California. We can't rule out a stray thunderstorm making it into the Rogue Valley. Should be dry today though in Grants Pass, 97 degrees for you folks, and 66 with skies turning sunny in Brookings and breezy winds along the coast for today. Best chances for storms, scattered development along and east of the Cascades in the dark green shaded area. Storms going to produce not only abundant lightning, and we'll be watching for that potential of new fire starts. There is a red flag warning in place along and east of the Cascades for later today, but one or two storms, can't rule it out, to be strong to severe with some damaging wind gusts as high as 60 miles per hour and hail up to an inch in diameter. Here's a look at that red flag warning, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. today along and east of the Cascades through Klamath and Lake County. That's where thunderstorms will be the strongest and most numerous as we head through this afternoon into this evening. You see that with Stormcast. Notice much more in the way of activity on the east side, but some storms will be possible still down in Siskiyou County, and we may have to watch some of those cells even into Jackson County. But for the most part, most of Jackson and Josephine County will stay dry. It's really along and east of the Cascades where we're going to be most concerned about. Different story for tomorrow, though. Storms looking to be more numerous and widespread throughout much of southern Oregon and northern California. Even Jackson and Josephine County will at least have the chance for some thunderstorms, and some of those storms could be on the strong to severe side. We'll of course be concerned about lightning, and that is why we have a pretty expansive fire weather watch in place throughout much of our region. Here's a look at the forecast though for the Josephine County Fair. Could be a pretty stormy start on Wednesday when the fair kicks off. A slight chance of a thunderstorm Thursday and Friday, but Wednesday really is going to be the day to watch. And then we also have the Klamath County Fair later this week starting on Thursday. Looks pretty stormy through the fair. Storms could be a little bit more few and far between this weekend, but we'll be tracking things closely. Here's your 7-day forecast for the coast. Slight chance of a shower on Wednesday. Pretty blustery winds overall in the days ahead. For Northern California, good chance for some scattered storms Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but some isolated activity is expected later today. The Klamath Basin, a stormy stretch of weather for the east side as we go through the rest of this week, and even thunderstorm potential lingering into this weekend. Up into the mountains, tracking the threat for thunderstorms in the days ahead. Notice temperatures dropping back a little bit later this week and even further later in the weekend. And then taking a look at the forecast for the Rogue Valley, a slight chance later today of a thunderstorm, but the better chances for storms will definitely be tomorrow. Notice those highs dropping back into the lower 90s, fairly seasonal overall this week. And then slight chances of thunderstorms for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Looks pretty quiet Sunday and Monday with those highs in the upper 80s.